Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Weekly hit towards first. Reynolds is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting third.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Broxton is going to have room out there as he. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that. The first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. At the plate, Rougned Odor. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to Reynolds, and it's a double play. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some run.
And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Line drive to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the... Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Second baseman.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. DeShields is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Corey Seager. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. In there, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strength.
Andrus with the slide. The throw to first. Not in time. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the... order to follow. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Seager has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yelich.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. If he took this hack at that slider, he thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Parra is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here comes the first pitch. Nomar Mazara will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Beltre. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Reynolds is there for it, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Yelich, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Batting 8.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Nobody out, runner on first. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
DeShields comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Keon Broxton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Number 2.
Chris Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hamels comes set. Here it is on 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gaps.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Davis. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Center fielder number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is striding into the box. Chipper Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Reynolds.
First baseman, Mark.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Andrews ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Pulled toward right center field. Broxton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Hara has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Danny Valencia. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is DeShields. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Mazara's under it, and the inning is over. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this is taken for the out.
For the Rangers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Adrian Beltre is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throw into second. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is lifted out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Ready for another shot now. Keon Broxton. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball hit to Andrus at short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Popped high in the air. Odor is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Jed Jerko comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes to Shields, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Striding in once again, Corey Seager, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mazzara is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0 and 2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Abreu is retired, and there's one away. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Strasburg on 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Joey Gallo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Andrus will play this one at short. Reined in. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Digging in.
Designated hitter, Kenny Valencia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next
at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Mazzara's on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Now at the plate,
right fielder,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And Chipper will make sure this stays a foul ball. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw goes to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. Ready now. Nomar Mazzara.
Nomar Mazzara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Gerardo.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mazzara comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And that'll bring in the
center fielder, Keon Broxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gets a small piece near the plate. Foul ball, however, strike one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Here's the third baseman. Blake Trinan.
Third baseman, Adrian
Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen.
Pitching for the Athletics, number 39.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Parra is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets fouled. Hard sinker misses 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Reynolds in foul ground, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big.
We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping up now, Chris Davis, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Abreu is there for it, one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. One run in and one gone so far this inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
1-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got two quick outs, and now he's got two.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a line drive, but there to spirit his Chipper as he takes this one down for the first. Down. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Elvis Andrus comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Adrian Beltre is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hard hit ball to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here. So here's the slugging first. First baseman Jose.
First baseman Jose Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw.
And the shortstop is under it to make. Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And Beltre will take this one in for route number one. So striding in, Mark Reynolds. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Mark Reynolds is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rua has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in, Ryan Rua. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parra moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Jurickson Profar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. So stepping in, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Minor ready with a 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Gerardo.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Profar into shallow left, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Rua is going to have room out there as he puts. Digging in to try it again. Delino DeShields.
Leading
0
off for
for
the
1
Rangers.
for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Delino.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Here's Elvis
number
Andrus
1.
now. 0 for
Second
1 here
baseman,
in the early going.
Elvis Andrus.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another
Number
shot.
29.
Adrian Beltre. He singled his last time up. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll try to get it going
Leading
here
off
to
for
begin
Oakland,
the 4th.
The left fielder, number 2.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses
Davis.
off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Up with it is Beltre. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chipper Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jed Jerko.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Seager.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though. Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
DeShields is there. 2 gone. Here's
Now
Mark
batting,
Reynolds.
the
0 for 1
baseman.
for him here in this one.
Reynolds.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And at the plate, Jose Abreu
Leading off
flied
the
out in
fourth
his
inning.
first at-bat, so
First
make him
baseman,
0 for 1 so
Jose
far.
Abreu.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Davis going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Left fielder.
Settling in now, Ryan Rua. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Hard liner to center field. Broxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the
Riding in once
hitter.
again, Tommy Joseph. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is ready for another chance. Danny Valencia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low. Apparently. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. DeShields is there. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is there, 2 down. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Andrus has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The right fielder.
Digging in now, Joey Gallo. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And Jerko will make the catch here, and that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Keon Broxton is retired to kick off the inning. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Chipper Jones. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rua moves over. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Delino DeShields. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Parra, 1 down. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Adrian Beltre checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Corey Seager
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Reynolds is retired, 2 down now. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Number 2, designated hitter.
Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. JT Realmuto started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jose
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jerko ranging into shallow right. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Digging in once again, Ryan Rua. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's over. Number 47. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Nomar Mazara will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30. Nomar Mazara.
Hit sharply on the ground. There is Jerko. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
The shortstop, kjs9354.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and this is fouled straight back right off the catcher's mask, and that might have dazed him for a moment here. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That's a big fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Gerardo Parra.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hit back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in to try it again, Keon Broxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Corey Garrett gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side.
1-1.
And as a result, you got.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Andrews ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the pitch. To short. Seager is up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. So coming to the plate.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Jed Jerko now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Profar has it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Stepping up now, Corey Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Rua is there. So striding in, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Popped up. Jerko is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To third. Chipper is right there. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now in the box, Ryan Rua. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Rougned Odor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ryan Butcher takes over on them. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he